LED stands for Landscape Education for Democracy. Landscapes belong to everyone. We all should have a voice in how they are used, valued and maintained. Our mission is to empower you as young planning and design professionals to become more active in shaping democratic change. This project brings together universities from across Europe and an NGO. It is coordinated by the NMBU Norway and funded by the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. Our learning activities include an online seminar which is open to everyone, and we also do intensive study programs during which our students can interact with a real community. Our online course brings together a community of interest from across Europe and beyond. It is a very active course, so we meet at the same time and there's a high level of interaction and live discussion. We start by introducing the concepts of landscape and democracy, and this is followed by contemporary theories of community-based planning and participatory design. From the beginning, you get together in an international team and you start by identifying your own landscape democracy challenge in your environment. This can be limited access to public space, social groups that might be excluded from the space, or places that are exposed to environmental risk. In your team, you're going to select one of those challenges, and you then design a democratic change model for this landscape. And this change model includes, on the one hand, a vision for an alternative future, but you're also going to show a process that allows the community to become active and involved in this change. Our first intensive program brought us to Singhania in Italy, which is a great case study for landscape democracy. It is a multicultural community in a modernist urban environment. And there's already a regeneration process going on, so we could link to stakeholders and existing initiatives. So let's listen to how our participants and the led team have experienced Singhania.
Well, for a course on landscape democracy, Singhania is a great case study to sort of see, first of all, to really test these ideas of right to landscape, and to see what the challenges and opportunities are of working in a multicultural context and activating the landscape so that communities can use it and they can structure their identity around them. This place is a place that, because of various historical circumstances, has had very big challenges in maintaining the landscape, in sort of giving it value and sort of using it as an asset. So this is an opportunity to see, in the context of a scarce and in a scarce economy and in a challenging kind of community, how to make the most out of what the landscape can offer people and community members.
I wanted to come because I knew this area before, just by someone told me about this area, and I had a kind of prejudice. But I'm so happy now because I really understood the area and the prejudice is gone. Of course, it's not the best area, but we are here for that. We are here to improve it. I think the best moment was in the help desk, and where we had a real talk with people, and especially for me, because I speak Italian, it was very interesting to see how they approach the problems and what do they think about the immigrants and about the situation in general.
I would engage more with the community always. I would always say that we need to start from there, and not in a study-wise, but no, like to sit and talk to them. And talk maybe not in the way that I have a question and you answer my question. No, like, let's talk. Let's see what you would tell me unintentionally. I would see that.
For the community, I think it's an opportunity to visualize and imagine things that somehow they have lost the ability to imagine. You know, when you're grounded in a place that is that is perceived as a problematic place, you lose track of what might be the possibilities for you. You know, what might be out there. Really, you lose track of kind of the horizon, and you focus too much on the daily needs. So coming from outside, we see values in things that they perhaps assume as being valueless, and we can offer then our creativity and our knowledge around design as a way to sort of overcome the present and somehow skip it to move ahead, to step ahead.
To have interviews with the locals, to hear their stories, I felt kind of touched when they told me. It was very interesting to get closer to them and to find out the solution with the knowledge that I get from them. So what do they need, and how do they see this place? And it was interesting to hear different kind of opinions. So one of them found it perfect, and there were a lot who thought it cannot be saved, and so it was strange at a point.
And then it becomes a chance to actually get ideas other than just physical ideas, and that is a transformation in the student's mind. And this is a very important transformation, and we have a term for this, and it is called trans-professional. And in other words, you get out of the box of a professional thinking of a knowledge field, and then go beyond and relate to those who should be included, and then it becomes a democratic process. So a democratic process is not just going to vote somewhere and then elect people, or maybe more even basic forms of asking everybody about an opinion. It also includes, for us as planners and designers, to relate to people and then capture their stories and then build them into our process of thinking. So that is a very interesting way of building democratic landscapes. I have the feeling, especially yesterday when we were also meeting with a intercultural high school group, that our students here, our university students, started to realize that they are also developing kind of a second identity. They have become or they have learned there is an identity beyond their own culture, but they become a transcultural identity. And I think that is a very interesting thing that's happening, and then I think that gives them a good advance in their future career, because then I think this is a competence that's been sought after all around the world. So they have a special edge ahead of others that way.
The best moment was the game with the chairs, because we have got the opportunity to walk, to talk and with people, and also because some of them was very interesting about our project, and also wanted to speak to us because they think that was very important to talk to someone that wants to help them to change their local environment.
Assorbiamo questo fascino dell'appartenenza. Ci muoviamo in questo piccolo distretto urbano e conosciamo tutti, dal maresciallo dei carabinieri al sindaco, agli operatori della scuola, ai proprietari di questi piccoli ristoranti. In qualche modo questo ci dà quel senso di appartenenza che forse si aveva un tempo nei villaggi, e quando ci rimettiamo i panni e le vesti del progettista ci troviamo enormemente arricchiti di una umanità pulsante, nuova, vivida, che in qualche modo spero si riversi sul progetto, che può accogliere l'entusiasmo e la speranza di tante persone che vivono qui e che sono arrivate in questo luogo con nulla in tasca, ma che da questo luogo, che è una periferia, che a noi pare periferico, dove in qualche modo lo spazio appare estremamente più povero delle grandi aree urbane, tuttavia da questo luogo hanno tratto oggi la loro ricchezza e sul quale continuano a costruire il proprio sogno. E credo che questo sia veramente un valore che noi stiamo dando ai nostri partecipanti e che deriva proprio dall'abitare nella sua radice più propria, abitare come appartenere non solo alla terra ma a una specifica comunità umana. Questo credo che sia un grande valore aggiunto.
I think the impacts on anything that designers do has to be valued over the long run. I mean, and so the impacts will be here. They may not be perceivable right away, but I mean, to me, what's important is that what the students do touches people's hearts, and it touches them, and it encourages them to really embrace this positive attitude towards the future. And so perhaps the results will be 10 years from now or 15 years from now, or they may be internalized and they may not be apparent right away. But that's also the power of design. It's in the plans, it's in the vision, rather than in the physical solution. It also gives the community, I hope, something tangible to start work around, work themselves around.
So if you want to join us, just visit our website. We offer online seminars always in the spring, and the next intensive study programs will go to Kassel in Germany and to Budapest in Hungary. And who knows, maybe you are going to be the next landscape democracy thinker. We are looking forward to seeing you.